sometimes. Shadows and silence, shifting sand. Pressure builds and voices rise in dissent. Yet here is a quiet truth, the stillness and so content. A call to the courageous, a command to be strong, for the presence walks parallel where the journey is long. No desertion in the shadows, no abandonment in the fray. Firmness is the footing for the work of the day. The unknown is entered with a face lifted high, beneath the settled promise of a permanent sky. Holding to the right, leaving hollow pursuits behind. Steadiness is the solace that a spirit can find. Fear is shed like a winter skin. The shift starts from deep within. Isolation finding its end. The breath is drawn, the stance is set. The sovereign hand hasn't failed them yet. Goodness blooms in the open light. No longer the need for the lonely fight. The soul simply watches the work is done. Restoration was standing, simply standing. The furnace is never faced alone. A voice in the wilderness, the suffering is heard. Settled in the heavens is the weight of the word. The battle isn't carried by the weary or the frail, but by a persistent power that will never grow pale. Though the mountains may tremor and the human pillars fall, one rises in the stillness, answering the call. The sting of the critic and the mortal reproach cannot touch the sanctuary where the shadows encroach. Fear set aside for the strength that is given, life woven into a purpose that's hidden. The tide starts to settle. The breath is drawn, the stance is set. The sovereign hand hasn't failed them yet. Goodness blooms in the open light. No longer the need for the lonely fight. The soul simply watches the work is done. Restoration was standing, simply standing. The furnace is never faced alone. Persistence leads the way to a further unseen shore. The heart maintains its course and it asks for no more. The first and the last, through the fire and the deep. The one who holds the keys that the centuries keep. One step, now aligned with the authority of breath. The master of the living and the conqueror of death. Freedom is the harvest for a life that stays connected by an ancient direction. The journey is protected. Wait for the movement of the sovereign hand. The heart finds its iron and takes its stand. Silence becomes a garden where the patience grows. The currency, the faithful come to know. Justice stands as measure at the narrow gate. Truth becomes the shield for the ones who learn to wait. When the sword devours and the foundation caves in, the spirit remembers where the strength has been. From the very first day that the petitions were spoken, the silence was heard and the darkness was broken. After every effort has been given, beneath the setting sun. The breath is drawn, the stance is set, the sovereign hand hasn't failed them yet. Goodness blooms in the open light, no longer the need for the lonely fight. The soul simply watches the work is done. Restoration won. Standing, the furnace is never faced alone. Grace and peace on a golden throne. Abundant grace and peace to the seeker and the mild, from the Father and the Son. To every chosen child, beloved and called to walk in the light of the King. When the work is finished and the effort is through, and after you have done everything, simply stand, held by the presence in the palm of His hand.